Strega Nonna meets her match by Tommie dePaola. Read by Vivaan Baviskar. Nothing much happened in the little town in Calabria where Strega Nonna lived. At least nothing had happened since Big Anthony had left Strega Nonna's magic pasta pot alone. Bambolona, the baker's daughter, was learning how to become a Strega too. She listened to everything Strega Nonna told her, not like Big Anthony, who never listened to anyone. Bambolona kept everything running smoothly, so life was peaceful in Strega Nonna's little house on the hill. Then one day a letter arrived for Strega Nonna. It was from Strega Amelia, who lived on the other side of the mountain. Cara Strega Nonna, the letter read, I would like to pay you a visit. Would next week be convenient? Please let me know. Amore e baci. Love in kisses. Strega Amelia. Strega Nonna sat right down and wrote a letter telling Strega Amelia to come as soon as possible. Big Anthony and Bambolona helped Strega Nonna get the house ready. They swept and polished and shook out the sheets. I have so few visitors to stay, my children, Strega Nonna told them. It will be wonderful to have company. And Big Anthony, please try to behave and pay attention while Strega Amelia is here. Ah, see, Strega Nonna, Big Anthony answered. I'll be so good that you won't recognize me. I'll believe that when I see it, Bambolona whispered to Strega Nonna. Shh, now be nice, Bambolona, Strega Nonna whispered back. Ciao, cara, Strega Amelia called as she reached the top of the hill. Ah, my dear friend, Strega Nonna said. Avanti, avanti, come in, come in. The two Streghe sat right down, put their heads together, and talked and laughed and gossiped until Bambolona came and stood in the doorway. Ah, now, dear Amelia, Strega Nonna said, Bambolona has made a wonderful supper for us. Mangia, eat. The next morning, Strega Nonna was busy helping the townspeople who came to her to cure their headaches, to find husbands, and get rid of warts. Strega Amelia watched. Goodness, she said to Big Anthony, Strega Nonna has un buon numero di clienti, a great many customers. Is it always this way? Oh, see. Big Anthony answered. Sometimes it's even busier than this. Per l'amor di Dio! For goodness sake! Strega Amelia exclaimed. I see she still used the old-fashioned ways too. I'll have to think about this. The next day, Strega Amelia went home. Arrivederci, Strega Nonna. Goodbye, Bambolona. Goodbye, Big Anthony, Strega Amelia called as she went down the hill. Addio, Strega Amelia. Farewell, the three called back. A week later, when Big Anthony was feeding the goat, he looked out over the hillside and saw several carts coming into town. "Bambolona," he called. "Come and look." "Why, it looks like—" "It is," Bambolona said. "It's Strega Amelia." "What's she up to?" "Let's ask Strega Nonna," Big Anthony said. "No, let's go down and find out," Bambolona said, and they crept down the hill to see for themselves. They were back in no time. "Strega Nonna! Strega Nonna!" Bambolona and Big Anthony called, all out of breath. "What is it, my children?" Strega Nonna asked. "You'll never guess. Read this." Bambolona handed Strega Nonna a handbill. "Opening tomorrow. Strega Amelia's helpful services. Husbands found for young ladies. Headaches cured. Warts removed. Other remedies. Latest scientific equipment. Free sweets and coffee with every visit." "Well," Strega Nonna said, "I don't think there's anything to worry about." But Strega Nonna was wrong. One by one, the townspeople started to go to Strega Amelia. Everyone got dolce, sweets, and cappuccino for paying a visit. And indeed, she had the latest scientific equipment. Strange-looking machines that did all kinds of things. The lines of people grew longer and longer. Strega Nonna had met her match. Finally, one morning, not a single person came to Strega Nonna's house, and it was that way for days and days and days. Poor Strega Nonna. After 3 weeks, Strega Nonna called in Bambolona and Big Anthony. "My children, I must talk with you. Mia bolsa, my purse is empty. I won't be able to pay you any more. I'm afraid there is no work here. You must go down to the town and see what you can find." And Strega Nonna went back into her little house. The next morning, Bambolona was there as usual. "My papa can use some help in the bakery, Strega Nonna, so I'll be all right. And I'll be able to come by a few days a week and help you too." "Ah, my sweet Bambolona, you're so good," Strega Nonna told her. "But what about our Big Anthony?" "Here he comes now," Bambolona said. "Oh, Strega Nonna, Bambolona, you'll never guess. I have a new job," Big Anthony shouted out, all smiles. "You don't have to sound so happy about it," Bambolona scowled. Now, Strega Nonna said. "Tell us, Big Anthony, what is it?" "I'm going to work for Strega Amelia," Big Anthony exclaimed. "You're what?" Bambolona screamed. Stop! Yelled Big Anthony. "Yes, Bambolona, stop," Strega Nonna said. "I think that is wonderful. Big Anthony, when do you start?" "Today, Strega Nonna. I have to run there right now." "Wish me luck," Big Anthony said as he turned and ran down the hill. "Buona fortuna. Good luck," Strega Nonna called after him. How could he? The big ungrateful traitor, Bambolona fumed. "Oh, Big Anthony, you are such a help to me," Strega Amelia exclaimed as Big Anthony followed her around doing exactly what he was told. He polished the husband and wife machine. He filled up the white cream jars. He stirred the hair restorer in the big pot on the stove. Well, Big Anthony, business is booming, Strega Amelia remarked one morning. I had a feeling that people would like the modern ways, especially my headache machine. And now that you have been here for a few weeks, I'm going to leave you in charge for a few days while I go over the mountain to get the rest of my equipment. Now sit down and listen carefully while I explain how to run everything. Big Anthony smiled. He was in charge. The first day he ran the husband and wife machine backward. The second day he confused the whipped cream with the hair restorer. Things weren't going too well. On the third day the mayor arrived. Buongiorno, Signor Mayor, Big Anthony said. What can I do for you? Oh, Big Anthony, the mayor groaned. I have a terrible headache. Strega Amelia's machine is a wonder. Strap me in. Big Anthony settled the mayor in the headache machine and picked up the diagram that showed how to work it. He looked at the diagram. It was very complicated, and it was upside down. The next morning, all the townspeople were back at Strega Nonna's. The mayor was first in line. Bambalona, Strega Nonna said. Run down and get Big Anthony. We need him. When the carts came over the mountain with Strega Amelia in front, the townspeople were waiting at the town gate. I'm sorry, the mayor told Strega Amelia, but we all agree that we prefer the old ways. Our own Strega Nonna is enough for us. We hope you have no hard feelings. Arrivederci, Strega Amelia, Strega Nonna said. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Arrivederci, Strega Nonna, Strega Amelia said. I must admit I am surprised. Everything was going so well. And as for your Big Anthony, I know you've had trouble with him. But I must tell you I couldn't have done it without him. He was such a big help. He certainly was, Strega Nonna said with a smile. The end. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Vivaan Baviskar's Book Voyage. Thanks for watching.